Hello everybody, and guys, welcome back to some more Astral Ascension. I just can't get enough of this game. I've been loving it. I've recorded 3 videos in the span of a day of the game launching. By the time you guys see this, it'll be already a few days afterwards, but maybe a few weeks afterwards. But depending on what I want to do, if I want to rush these videos out and just skip all my other videos, but I don't think so. Although I could do that. But I might do it anyway, because it's just who I am. Anyway, we're back in the game. Finally. I charged my headphones. We're back. So yeah, we'll do one more video and then I might suppose get them on my own, honestly, and do some stuff on my own. But you know, whatever. Regardless, though, let's get right back into the game. I read this already. They walk in.
Are we ready to leave?
I mean, how many of you guys are? We will be in a few seconds.
Good. Kai, we may need to adjust our normal route.
Already done. The new route will take a little longer, but we'll avoid border patrol when we exit Polaris space.
What about patrols when we arrive in the Union?
Shouldn't be an issue. The system we're heading to doesn't have the manpower for constant border patrols.
Good. I'll let our contact know we're on our way.
Iris reaches for her phone while Kai takes a seat beside me and opens up the comm link.
Station control. This is Eidos, requesting permission for takeoff.
Copy that, Eidos. You are clear for takeoff. Please adhere to the standard speed regulations until you are clear of the station perimeter.
Understood, station control. Beginning takeoff procedure.
Copy that. Have a safe flight, Eidos. Kai moves the comm link and links to me.
Ready to go, hotshot?
Always.
Then let's get out of here.
I power up the thrusters and ease the Eidos into the air. As we clear the exit, the ship breaks free from the station's artificial gravity and accelerates. I slowly bring us up to speed, following the course Kai plotted as I guide the ship deeper into space. After a few hours of flying, we cross into free space that separates Polaris and the Union.
And we're safe. Not a border patrol to be seen.
You know, I was expecting that to be more difficult. Kai grins.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
I continue to fly on course, but as I work, I feel the tiredness creeping on. I do my best to stay focused, but I eventually let out a yawn.
Tired?
A little.
If you want to take your break, go for it. I'll be good here for a while.
Thanks.
No problem.
I like him already. Kai switches one of his displays to a readout of the ship's current status. I stand up and my stomach grumbles. I guess I could grab a snack from the lounge before I head to bed. The door slides open and I spot Vela sitting at the table in the lounge, scrolling through her phone. Beep boop! Yay! Floats happily beside it. It spots me as I approach and a smiley face flashes on the screen. Hey, beep boop. The little rower bounces up and down. Vela smiles.
You like our new pilot?
Beep boop! She giggles as I sit down beside her.
Well, would you look at that? Looks like you've got Beep Boop's approval.
I'm happy. The game can end right now. The game's over. I got his approval. We're good. I'm glad.
So am I. We'd have a problem if Beep Boop didn't like you.
What's that supposed to mean? What's that? She grins.
Because then I might not like you either.
So since Beep Boop approves of me, does that mean you approve of me too? She smiles.
Yep. Especially after how well you handled our last mission.
What can I say? I'm just too good at the undercover work, my girl. You know what I mean? Thanks. You did a pretty good job yourself. So what are you two up to anyway?
Nothing much. Just scrolling through Spacetogram while I wait for my diagnostics to
Oh
finish
my
running.
god, dude. Spacetogram, motherfucker. Spacetogram?
You don't know what Spacetogram is?
I've heard of it, but what do you even do on there? She laughs. What?
Nothing. I just can't believe how much you sounded like my mom.
No, I'm sounding old! You're only saying that because you think I'm old.
You are old.
What? The correct term is mature. I'll have you know, the correct term is mature. She grins.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Just make sure you take out your dentures first.
Ha ha ha, real funny.
Hi, thank you.
Oh my god. So the beep boop displays changes from a smiley face to a wrench. Beep boop.
Oh, the diagnostics are finished.
I'll let you get back to work then. I need to get some rest anyway. She smiles and
I'll
nods.
see you later then.
Later, bee-boo. Grabbing a snack, I head to my quarters. I'm still getting used to my new quarters, but it's already beginning to feel like home. All I want to do is fall right into bed. I better get changed first. Why? Just fall asleep in your clothes. As I get ready for sleep, I flop on my bed and give in to the deep comfort. As soon as my head reaches the pillow, I fall into a much-needed sleep. I wake up a few hours later feeling well rested. I better go relieve Kai. After a quick stretch, I pull back the covers and get out of bed. I freshen up and then head to the bridge. When I arrive, I settle into my chair and flip the switch back to manual control. Kai sits instantly beside me, focused on the console. But later, he leans back in his chair and looks at me.
Sleep well?
Yeah, it was a pretty good nap. You ready to take your break? Kai nods.
I need all of my energy for when we finally reach planetside.
Yeah, man. What's happening planetside?
Whatever we want. I'm just ready to get off of the ship and go do something fun. I can't wait to breathe in actual fresh air.
Same, it'll be nice to relax. We didn't get the opportunity about the space station.
Forget about the space station. There's nothing fun there anyway. Unlike Verkana, which has got everything a guy needs to relax. Have you been there before?
I shake my head. No, I've never been to the Union.
You're kidding.
Kai's eyes momentarily widen, but then he shakes his head.
Actually, that's not so surprising. A Polarian working for IAP hanging out in the Union? You may as well paint a "I'm a spy" on the back of your shirt.
Yeah, the relationship is cordial at best. The Union began as a collection of star systems that splintered off from Polaris because they want more government freedom. As most systems showing, they've had enough collective military power to finally challenge Polaris. And other two factions really tolerate the existence of each other. I like this Union way better!
This will be a big moment for you then. What are you most looking forward to doing when we land?
You know what? I think I know exactly what I want to do! Let's do some local ladies! Everybody knows the best way to experience the bliss is to live like a local, and there's no better way to do that than be free of them yourself, preferably at the bar. Plan on going where the locals go, make a few new friends while getting a drink at the local bar. I wink and Kai nods.
Ah, fellow connoisseur of attractions, I see.
Yes, sir. You know me.
Pilot, we'll visit all of the fine establishments with the friendliest locals.
Hey, Kai, you know me very well. I like the sound of that. You seem to know a lot about this place. Are you from the Union? He shakes his head.
First time I ever visited was after I joined this ship.
Based on some of your comments about Polaris, I guess you aren't from there either.
And you'd be right.
So by process of elimination, that would make you a free worlder. He grins.
You're on a roll today.
I chuckle. Star systems and planets neutral to Polaris or the Union are collectively referred to as free worlds. They are independently governed and vary drastically from one another. Some are economically thriving, while others are known to be very dangerous. Maybe our next mission will take us to your home planet. He laughs.
I hope not, considering I did everything I could to get the hell out of there.
Oh. Well, this is a little awkward. Noting the expression on my face. Oh, sorry. Noting the expression on my face, Kaya breaks into another chuckle.
Don't make that face.
You know what? He's a dude, so you know what? You mean my normal handsome one? I can't help it. I always look this handsome. Kai grins.
Alright, that was smooth. Anyway, the farther I am from home, the better. It's pretty rough there.
Which planet are you from?
Seirdros.
That doesn't sound familiar.
There you go, making that face again.
He snickers.
Hey, it's fine if you haven't heard of it. I wouldn't expect you to. To be honest, it's kind of a shabby place. Nobody wants to visit Seirdros.
His smile drops, suddenly losing his cheerfulness.
You only go there when you're desperate, and you've got no other choice.
Oh. What was the taste of this thing? I felt uneasy under Kai's intense stare. It's the first time I've seen him this serious. That doesn't sound good.
It's not. People don't realize how good they have it on Polaris or the Union. There are even hidden paradises on some free worlds too. But if you're one of the unfortunate ones stuck on a planet like Seirdros,
He shudders.
you end up doing some things you wish you didn't have to do. And those things have some terrible consequences.
Kai sighs deeply.
All that being said, the only thing waiting for me there is a fate worse than death.
Oh, well, let's not go there. A chill runs through me. What's worse than death? He slowly shakes his head.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Wow, something really horrible if Kai won't even talk about it. Stretching his arms over, said Kai exhales into a
Anyway,
long
enough
yawn.
about me. It's time for me to get some sleep.
Alright, yeah. Go rest. I've got you covered. He nods. Also, if you don't want to talk, I'm all ears, buddy.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. See you in a few hours.
Covers up, another yawn as he exits the bridge. Curiosity burns with me, though. Kai has been pretty open so far. So I wonder what he could be so afraid of. I doubt I'll find out soon. I put the thought out of my mind and focus on flying the ship. The rest of our journey passes by uneventfully. I continue to man the ship and easily stay focused on my tasks. Once his nap is over, Kai resumes his duties, and before long we reach the Union airspace. Kai contacts the tower control and receives the clearance for landing. I move the ship into the docking bay and glide us into a steady and gentle landing.
Another smooth landing. Nice job.
I'm just too good! Thanks! As the engines power down into a low hum, Kai and I make sure the ship is properly docked before we head into the lounge. Iris, Luna, and Vela are even waiting for us when we arrive. Even Beep Boop is there. Iris nods to each of us in greeting.
Welcome to Verkana, everyone.
Valerie wiggles excitedly.
Wow, I can't wait to explore. I've never been on this planet before.
Neither is this guy.
Oh, then there will be a lot for you to see.
I'm looking forward to it.
What about you, Beep Boop? Want to join?
The robot blinks and then bobs side to side.
Yeah, you're right. Someone has to watch the ship.
She pats the robot on the head.
Thanks for looking out for us.
You know, she's going on me. I was really lucky, but you know, she's going on me. Luna embraces the robot in a hug, nestling against her chest.
Huh, Beep Boop? What would we do without you?
Its voice is muffled in Luna's embrace. Which lets to go, Beep Boop's screen turns pink and a big smile is on his face. I blink. Am I imagining this? Or is that robot blushing? Is that robot blushing? Everyone turns to glance at Beep Boop. Its screen has resumed its normal look without any pink in sight.
It looks normal to me.
Maybe I'm imagining it. Bullshit! Iris smiles at Beep Boop and looks back at us.
I'm glad everyone's excited. We all deserve a little time to rest and recharge, but first, we need to wrap up this mission and drop off the cargo.
Right, because after that, we'll get paid.
Iris grins and nods.
Luna and Vela, you're both with me. We'll meet the client at the drop site with the cargo.
Yes!
Luna, I'll need you to be on alert. I don't anticipate any trouble, but be prepared in case there are accusations that we brought the wrong medicine.
Luna nods, Iris then points to me and Kai.
While we're out, you two refuel the ship and get her prepped for when we do depart.
On it.
I nod. Although most of the time we disperse, the girls head to the cargo bay, while Kai and I hop off the ship. The dock is just like any other standard dock. Don't know why, but I was expecting something different since we're out of Polaris, but I guess a dock is a dock no matter where you are. Few of the dock workers are already bustling about, busy with their respective duties. Kai and I connect with the nearest worker, a cute red-headed girl, to get fuel for the ship. While Kai chats with the dock worker, I feel a buzzing in my pocket. I pull out my phone and my face darkens when I see the call ID. It reads Castor Benning, who is my former boss from IAP. The call is coming from a secure channel. I wonder where he was, especially with all the added precaution. Hey Kai, I gotta take this call. You got this.
Oh, I've definitely got this.
The dock worker giggles. Oh, Jesus Christ. I quickly step out of range of any prying ears and answer the phone call. Hello? Oh, hello. He sounds surprised. I wasn't sure if you're gonna pick up. I wasn't sure if I would either. My captain and I had leadership, or so I thought, but when the false accusations were brought up against me, he didn't come to my defense. He let me take the fall. How are you doing? Let's be polite. I'm fine, thanks. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. The conversation lulls. So, why are you calling? Case files in your investigation are being reviewed discreetly. Your name has come up a few times around the office. There have been whispers and questions regarding you and your case. Immediately I think back to Zeke and how he said he'd reach out to his contacts at IAP. It sounds like he has followed up through his promise. And you think I'm doing it? No, I know it's not you, after what happened. He trails off, but I already know what he's thinking. He's thinking that after what happened, I lost any close connections I may have with IAP. I don't know who promoted this. I'm just letting you know what has to come. I'm just letting you know what has to come to my attention. I'm not surprised that word has reached the captain. He was a competent leader who kept up with everything happening around with his team. That was actually one of the things I admired about him. So what are you going to do now? This call is what I'm going to do now. I was able to put the pieces together, and if these questions leave my office, I can't guarantee who else might catch on too. The fact that Wood could leave the captain's office means that he doesn't plan to stay in our way. But we should be more careful. He's given me a warning, and I'm confused why. I see. Captain heaves a weary sigh. You can probably hear the caution in my tone. I know I let you down when you needed me the most, and that's the regret I have to live with. Consider this my way of making amends. I hear the sincerity in his voice, and I can feel his remorse. Forgive him. The captain is not a bad man, he just had a moment of weakness. Thanks, I appreciate that. It's the least I can do. In the distance, I can see the girls returning to the ship. I've gotta go. Sure, that's all I want to say. I know it probably doesn't mean much, but I'm really sorry for how everything went down. Noted. Thanks for the call. Yeah, of course. I hang up, feeling a mix of emotions. I'm not sure what to make. The phone call, I can't tell if he gave me a warning because he wants to help me, or if this is the captain's way of clearing his conscience, or both. Unless I know that Zeke is being true to his word, it's at least I can trust someone to have my back, unlike some of my other former colleagues who turned on me as soon as things got rocky. It's funny that people act like your friend until they have to stick their necks on this line. That's when you find out who your real friends are. I don't have much time to ponder further as Kai approaches my
The ship's all
side.
fueled and ready to go. And I just saw Iris and the crew coming back. Are you ready to go in?
Yeah. Stuff my phone back in my pocket and follow Kai onto the ship and straight into the lounge. A few moments later, Iris, Luna, and Vela join us. How did the drop off go? Iris responds with a broad smile.
It went smoothly, and the client is satisfied.
The crew whoops and cheers.
Well done, team. This is the result of everyone's hard work, so thank you all for your efforts. And special thanks to our newest crew member for stepping up when things did not go according to plan.
Luna smiles.
This means you're now officially a part of the team.
Yup, you're stuck with us.
No! I'm glad the mission was successful. I nod. I'm just glad the mission was a success.
As am I.
Iris checks something on her phone, then she grins.
I've already transferred the credits to each of you, so it should show up in your accounts. I'll be working on securing our next mission, but you all should go ahead and enjoy the rest of the day however you like.
Luna's brow furrows together.
You can't spend all of your time here on the ship. You deserve to relax with us too.
I will, just as soon as I...
Luna giggles and grabs Iris' hand, cutting off
Play
mid-sentence.
now and work later. Come on! I know a great cafe that you'll love.
Romeo Kai owes me a drink or two. Iris hesitates and then nods.
I'd go for a coffee right now.
That's the spirit.
Luna drags Iris off the ship and the two disappear from view.
That just leaves the three of us. Luckily, I know exactly where we should go.
Vela and Kai share a wicked grin before they look at me.
I hope you're ready.
You sons of bitches! Uh-oh, I wanna know what they've got planned.
Come on.
The two of them walk away from the ship and I scramble after. We head to the transit terminal and take a short train ride into the city. Whoa! Cool! I know it's a static image, but it's so cool to see the artwork of this game and to kind of build and imagine using your imagination around, you know, like what you're doing, you know? When we arrive, we navigate to a large building with a huge sign above the entrance. Gravity Chamber. take the weight off. I blinked. This is not what I expected. A gravity chamber?
Yeah, fun, right?
We go to one on every planet we visit. It's basically tradition by now.
Yep, so let's go.
Okay. Vela leads us inside the building where we join a short queue of eager faces. When it's our turn, Kai selects the planet's natural gravity. The attendants nod, guiding us into a chamber. The door closes and a grin spreads across Kai and Vela's face.
You ready?
Yep, I think so.
This'll be so fun.
The official gravity releases and my whole body feels light. Every movement I make feels and seems effortless now. I forgot what a difference weakened gravity makes. I move around experimenting with the light gravity and I wobble. Instinctively I widen my stance to steady myself, but as I move my foot against the floor I briefly leave the ground. Whoa! Opposite me, Kai pushes repeatedly off the ground and somersaults through the air before falling gently back to his feet. Vela jumps up in a double backflip, landing with only a small wobble.
You still got it, Vela.
She
You're up,
smiles.
newbie. Show us what you've got.
Oh my god. You know what? Let's do all of my doobie! Time to show them what I can do. I set myself and put all my foot into a jump. As I flip through the air, I grin. When I reach the peak of my jump, I realize that I'm spinning too quickly. I can feel myself losing control. I might have misjudged my jump. I crash back down, landing into a heap on the floor. I hear Snickers behind me until Kai helps me up.
You alright there, hotshot?
Yeah! I accept his hand and steady myself back into my feet. It was still a good flip though,
I
right?
mean, you were committed.
Yeah, you just need to work on your landing a little.
I hate both of you. As I straighten out my clothes, the two of them offer me a comforting grin. We spend the rest of the session jumping and floating around the chamber, enjoying the freedom of low gravity. When the session is over, the official gravity kicks back in and my weight returns as a solid heaviness that hits me like a brick. Ugh! That does not feel good. Kai
The
grins.
newbie wobbles are common for first-timers. Don't worry, the feeling wears off.
Fuck y'all. We exit the gravity chamber and spot the food court right across from
Want to
us.
grab some food?
Sure.
Kai?
He's clearly distracted. He starts to glue to a cute girl with a bouncy ponytail.
You guys go on ahead. There's something I need to do.
Kai, no! Valley rolls her eyes as Kai wanders off and smoothly attracts the girl's
More
attention.
food for us then.
I nod. We head into the food court and grab lunch. For still at an empty table, Vela eagerly digs into a meal. She sighs contently.
I've never been so happy to eat food in my life.
I chuckle as I take a bite of my own meal. Yeah, we definitely worked up an appetite. She giggles.
That first flip wipeout was the highlight of this whole experience.
Son of a bitch. Then she bursts out laughing. Ha ha ha, laugh it up. I got better the longer we did it. Her laugh bubbles down to a small chuckle.
Alright, I'll give you that.
Okay, maybe I like her. You know what? Maybe I'm making food. I don't know. We're about to find out. Quiet down as we continue eating, we both went for burgers, which is what the menu recommended. And Vela added a large side of
These
fries.
are so good. Just like the fries my brother and I used to get back home.
Did you and your brother do this kind of stuff too?
No, but we hung out a lot. Although, not so much when I studied in university.
I blink. You went to university?
Yeah.
Aren't you too young to have graduated?
Nope. I actually finished both my bachelor's and master's in engineering.
Wow, I haven't finished my bachelor's. Never mind, she's too smart for me. She's too smart. I stare at her. What? She giggles.
I get that reaction a lot. I took a bunch of summer classes and added extra courses each semester. And then, before I knew it, I ended up graduating.
It wasn't even planned. She must be some kind of genius to have unintentionally graduated so early. Wow, you like a child prodigy or something? She grimaces.
I still don't like that term. It's what everyone used to call me back home.
It seems like your family had high expectations.
You could say that. So it was no surprise that they were less than thrilled when I quit my cushy engineering job after just one day.
One day.
To join a mercenary crew, no less.
That's a pretty dramatic shift in career choice. I don't want to expect engineering school to prepare you for that kind of life. She giggles.
You're right. mandatory military service did.
Well, that's pretty rare on any planet. Where are you from?
Corvus.
I've heard of Corvus. It's one of the wealthiest free world planets, and not one where I would expect a mandatory military service. They are mainly an economical and technological powerhouse with no notable war involvements. Additionally, it's one of the hardest planets to immigrate to due to how prosperous they are. Most people would leap at it to even work there, but Vela willingly left to become a mercenary. My expression must have given away my thoughts because Vela smiles.
I know what you're thinking.
I really want to say Valerie.
If I was at home, I would have had to follow a life my family planned out for me.
And what plan was that? She sighs.
They wanted me to have a career in engineering, so they were thrilled when I received a prestigious position with a top engineering firm. But the moment I walked into that office, I saw how monotonous it was, and I knew immediately that's not what I wanted.
What did you want? Her face lightens up.
I want to explore the galaxy and see what different worlds.
You know what? I like her. I might go for her actually. Hang on, I like her. She sounds like she has my ambitions. Travel the fucking, go out and travel, experience different worlds and cultures. I like her already. I like her. Hang on.
Opportunity for a ship engineer? I knew I had to take it, and I've already done and seen more in the few months I've been on Eidos than I have my entire life on Corvus. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for everything I have, but I want to walk my own path. I want to earn all of my accomplishments myself, make my own decisions, and most importantly, go on my own adventures.
I respect that. Happiness is more important than money anyway. I respect that. I'm just gonna say, I nod. Taking control of your own life is a respectable decision. Her smile broadens.
I think so too.
Yeah, I gotta say, I respect it. I won't say happiness is more important than money, because, you know, money is important to a degree, but, you know, I respect what she wants to do, and yeah. Vela's courageous spirit is just what we need on the ship, and I'm sure we'll end up having plenty more adventures as we take on more work. The conversation slows down as we finish off our food. A moment later, Kai drops in to the seat next to me, and a smug smile on his face.
Mission accomplished.
She gave you her number.
Of course, no one can resist my charms. Now, who's up for round 2 in the chamber?
My lunch sits like a heavy stone in my stomach. The idea of gravity jumping sparks a wave of nausea. I think I'll pass. I'm not feeling too great.
What? You're quitting on us already?
It's his first time, Kai. Give him a break.
Kai notices the oily fried food we were just eating.
Alright, I guess I can see where you're coming from.
I concentrate on keeping my lunch down, and Vela fetches me a look of concern.
Maybe you should give Luna a call. She might have something to help you.
Good idea. You guys can go out without
Will
me.
you be okay?
Yeah, I probably just need some fresh air.
Alright, let us know if you need anything.
Thanks, I will. The two of them head back into the queue while I pull out my phone and call Luna.
Hello?
Hey, you never have to know any good cure for nausea, would you? She
Kai
giggles.
and Vela took you to the gravity chamber, didn't they?
I like you, Luna. You're nice. You're funny. How did you know?
Because they did the same thing when I joined.
Oh, they did. Did they say it was tradition?
How bad is the nausea? Do you need me to meet you there? I'm currently in the city center.
No, I'll go to you. I'd rather go away from this place, to be honest. But be there in a few minutes.
See you then.
Okay, so I don't get to make choices like who to hang out with so far. You know, which I guess is okay. It's fine. You kind of make you hang out with everyone. That's cool, actually. I kind of like that, actually. After we hang up, I pull out my map on my phone and easily navigate to the city center where there's an open shopping center. I admire the quaint scenery as I travel. Everywhere I pass, there's neatly trimmed trees and beautiful designed flower beds. Soon I arrive in the small plaza and find Luna waiting for me on a bench. She moves her shopping bags to give me some space and smiles as I take a seat beside her.
How are you feeling?
Like my lunch could escape at any moment. Any idea how they keep it
I
down?
don't have my supplies with me, but we could try a few alternative approaches.
What kind of alternative approaches?
Or physical techniques.
Ma'am, you need to stop mixing these innuendos! She winks and stands up, gesturing me to do the same. As I do as I'm
First,
is
use your
instructed.
hand to apply gentle pressure to your abdomen.
Alright.
And slowly move it like this.
Luna moves the hand down her stomach in a circular motion, which I mimic.
Excellent. Now put your other hand on your head.
I put my free hand on my head. Okay, and
Put
then,
pressure on your scalp, and then release it.
like this, I press on the top of my forehead for a moment and then lift my hand away.
Perfect. Continue those 2 motions until I tell you to stop.
Oh my god, I know what she's doing! Motherfucker! I have no idea how this is supposed to help, but she is the doctor, so I should trust her judgment. I pat my head with my left hand, and I pat my stomach with my other. Wait a minute, that's not right. I stop it and restart a few times, but for some reason I can't seem to coordinate. Stimulus patting on my head and rubbing my stomach. Why is she so difficult? Luna tries to keep a straight face, but I can tell she's holding back a laugh. I got.
Just keep trying.
Oh my god, I hate you, Luna. At the few attempts I finally coordinate my hand, even if I'm moving slowly.
That'll do. It's time for the final step.
Which is...
Balance on one leg.
No, I'm not doing... No! Well, I will commit for this long. No! Oh my god, I shift my weight to one leg. Luna covers the mouth in an attempt not to laugh. God damn it. Oof.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I suddenly dust myself off, my face burning with embarrassment. I'm just not sure what was the point of all that. She just smiles.
To distract you from your stomach woes.
I blink. Huh? Wait, she's actually right. My nausea is gone. I was so distracted I didn't even notice I was feeling better. What sort of magic is this? She giggles.
I'm glad it worked. Otherwise, it would have been a little ridiculous.
That makes 2 of us. We
So
smile.
now that you're feeling better, what are you up to next?
My schedule is open so far, you?
I still need to go to the market. You're welcome to join me if you like.
Will it involve more belly rubs and head pats on one
Only
leg?
if you wanted to.
She winks and I laugh. Tempting, but I'm good with just shopping for
Great.
now.
Ready to go?
Yep. Oh, we actually are just doing it. I mean, I mean, let's be a real gentleman here and offer. Before we set off down the path, I offer her my arm. She smirks.
Oh, is this a date now?
Ma'am! We don't need to label it. Doesn't have to be a date.
Oh, then what is it?
It's just a boy and a girl, arms interlocked, walking through the market together on a beautiful day.
That sounds suspiciously like a date to me.
I grin. Oh, I guess it is that. She then giggles. Luna hooks her arm around mine and we follow the path. It winds away from the high street, guiding us towards a large open market. People crowd the stalls filled with a variety of food, jewelry, and craft trinkets. I take in all the bright colors and savory scents. Everything feels so foreign yet familiar.
Have you ever been to Union Space before?
Nope, first time.
Oh, then I know just the thing for you.
No! Luna weaves us through the crowd until we reach a small stall. An older man with kind eyes grins broadly as he welcomes us over. Luna leans on the counter to speak to the man. I can't hear a voice over the noise of the market, but the old man nods and picks up 2 yellow fruits, each the size of an orange. After paying, we walk to a quieter area and examine the fruit. It's a tough peel, but overall feels surprisingly soft. Is this a banana? Oh, it's a citradello. What the fuck is that?
They're native here.
I didn't realize that. I've had these on Polaris, but I always thought they were kind of
That's
bland.
because the Polaris ones are a genetically engineered version. The original version can't grow in the harsher Polaris environment. It needs soft, rich soil.
I never thought about the origins of a citradello before, but that makes sense.
But since you're here, you have to try the real thing.
I might as well. You eat it the same way, right?
Yep. Just bite into it.
Let's give it a shot. I take a tender bite out of the food. Tangy sourness overwhelms my tongue and my whole face wrinkles up. I didn't expect it to taste so strong and so sour. She giggles.
Just give it a second.
Slowly, the sounds melt into a low sweetness. The longer the taste lingers in my mouth, the sweeter it becomes. Until I can remember, this is the sugary. Until all I can remember is the sugary goodness. Whoa! This is way better than any citradello I've had before. She smirks.
I think the word you used was bland.
I take it back. This is the opposite of bland. I'm sorry. She grins. I take another bite, not prepared for the initial sour shock. These are kind of addictive.
Aren't they?
She bites into her own citradello, smirking as she wrinkles her nose. If I lived in the Union, I'd eat them all the time.
I certainly did before I joined Iris's crew.
Oh, you're from the Union. Luna nods. That's lucky. What were you doing here? What were you doing before you joined the
I was
Eidos?
training as a doctor.
I should have expected that answer. I chuckle while she winks. Does that mean you just finished medical school? She shakes her head.
More like I was doing on-the-job training. And when the opportunity to work as a proper doctor became available, I took it.
That sounds like it was an abrupt change.
Actually, it wasn't so bad. I made a big change once before when I first started training
What
to
the
be a
heck?
doctor.
Oh, I right-clicked by accident. Oh, really? Is that when you first left home?
It's the first time I moved away from where I grew up.
It must have been tough, but at least it got you started on your career path. Was it hard to leave a second time? She shakes her head.
There wasn't much to leave behind.
Although she's still smiling, I can catch a flicker of sadness in her eyes before it disappears. Ooh, okay, let's not press. Her smile broadens.
Itos is a good place for a fresh start.
My own past flickers in the back of my mind, and I grin. I feel the same way. Luna looks back at the market.
Now that we've had a snack, how about we continue shopping? There are a couple more things I need to pick up.
Sounds good. We browse the rest of the market and I marvel at the expertly crafted goods. I recognize a lot of similar items. Sorry, a lot of similar everyday items, but they are mainly things I've never seen before. After the market, we check out the rest of the shopping center, which is pretty much like any other mall I've been to. I guess some things are universal. Eventually, we pause and Luna checks on her bags.
One of the medical supplies I bought needs to be kept cool, so I should head back to the ship.
I'll go with you. She nods. Together we return to the transit station and catch the next train to the spaceport. It's a quick ride. We soon return to the dock. We head back to the ship and enter into the cargo bay.
Thank you for today. I had fun.
Same here. Thanks for your help earlier. Hopefully next time I won't need any medical attention first. She smirks.
Time. Are you already suggesting a second date?
You know what, ma'am? You know! Absolutely! You let me say yes. I was just hoping we could do this again
Well,
sometime.
there are plenty of sites in the Union you still haven't seen.
Does that mean you'll be my personal tour guide for the Union now?
If you promise to show me around Polaris the next time we visit.
I grin. You know what? Let's go. I think I can manage that.
Anyway, I better take care of these supplies. I'll talk to you later.
Of course. We part ways and I head up the stairs. Let's see if we have what's her face. As I enter the lounge, I see Iris sitting on the couch. Her laptop is open beside her, but she's focused on the screen projected onto the table. Hey, Iris. She glances up and offers a brief smile.
Done exploring?
I nod. Between Vela, Kai, and Luna, I think I just hit about
You
everything.
got pulled in with Vela and Kai, huh? Did they take you gravity jumping?
Yeah, my stomach gurgles at the mention of it. Iris chuckles slightly.
Everyone has made that mistake once. And only once.
I'll be prepared for it now. Luckily, Luna was there to help me out. How was your planet side
It's
excursion?
good.
Notification pops up on a tablet which draws both Iris's and my attention. Proclaims she is the winner. I take a close look at the screen, which emulates a board. On the board, I see tokens, each of which has a card symbol. I recognize this game. Are you playing Annex? What the fuck? Iris glanced at me with surprise.
Familiar with the game?
I nod. The game is similar to chess. The goal is to acquire the other player's board by capturing pieces. Each piece has certain rules on them how they can move. Oh, this is easy. I can play this. Yeah, let me play it right now. I played it a few times in the past. Iris draws a breath as if she does. Iris draws in her breath as if she's about to ask me something, but she hesitates.
Have you played it recently?
I haven't had the opportunity, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad.
Her gaze flicks between me and the board.
We could play around now, if you want.
I hear the hopefulness in her voice. I think she really means an invitation, and isn't just being asked to be polite. In the corner of the screen, I spot her ranking. Whoa! She's a diamond player! That means she's exceptionally good at the game. Sure! It's been a while since I've last played, so why not? I nod. Okay! She pushes herself to her feet, wearing a soft smile.
I actually have a physical board we can use. 1 second.
Well, I'm hitting it off with all the ladies. I made one mistake so far, which was telling Vela I don't really care what Kai does with the ladies. Because honestly, I didn't really care. It was part of the mission, and we needed to get the mission done. She heads out of the lounge. Iris seems pleased to have found another player. I wonder if it's because I'm a new opponent, or if anyone else in the ship will play against her. I study her finished game, trying to piece together her moves. It looks like this was a pretty short round. She also knows what she's doing. When she returns, she closes out the screen and sets the board up on the table. Iris starts removing her soldier, a classic opener. I move my soldier as well. So it's learned how to play Annex.
I first learned how to play from my mother. She was a master rank player when I was really young.
Damn, no wonder you're so good. She clutches and pushes her next piece forward. Oh, she chuckles and pushes it. I'll set another one of my pieces too.
She only taught me the basics. Most of what I learned I taught myself while I was in school.
She didn't teach you her strategies? Iris shifts a bit in her seat. I can't tell if she's uncomfortable because of the conversation or just pondering her next move.
It was a mixture of things. I didn't really take an interest in the game until I started at the academy, where we were all encouraged to play. By then, I was living on campus.
I blink. Academy? You mean the Polaris Star Academy? She nods. What did you study there?
I was in the officer program.
The Academy's officer training program is the most distinguished in the Federation, and has given Polaris its formidable military leadership. To even be accepted into such a prestigious program is no small feat. Wow, that's a huge accomplishment. Seriously, that's impressive. Iris smirks and captures one of my soldiers. Oof, I better focus on the game before I get annexed. We quiet down as the game continues. Iris and I take turns shuffling our pieces around the board. Uh-oh. I better save. The music got intense! Let's go! As soon as I set up a play, she guesses my strategy and counterplays me, keeping me on my toes. While she contemplates her next turn, I glance at her. Her attention is focused strictly on the board, and I notice that she bites her lower lip. We trade a few more moves, and Iris takes my battleship. I fell straight into a trap. She pauses as she sets up her next play. I notice again that she bites her lip. When it's my turn, I take my turn to fully process her potential moves. We go back and forth a few times. However, once she takes my next soldier, it's clear that I fell into another one of her tricky plays. She is way too good at setting these up. So again, she bites her lower lip. It could be a counterplay. It could be a counterplay. It could be a tell. I'm telling you. I follow my hunch and look closer at the board. As I run the plays in my head, I see what her strategy is to set up a counter to lure her into my play. Just as suspected, she falls into my trap and I capture one of her key pieces. Iris blinks in obvious surprise, but quickly refocuses attention to the board. We continue trading moves. Whenever she bites her lips, I'm able to avoid her traps. Things are looking up. Soon Iris stops biting her lip altogether, and I no longer spot any trick plays. She must be changing up her strategy. Even with her change of play, I've captured enough of her pieces to even the playing field. I formulate my own plan and play more aggressively. Although losing her pieces didn't weaken her, Iris still rallies and creatively counters each of my moves. I should struggle to gain the advantage. She's a very formidable. Relax! She's a very formidable opponent indeed. Eventually, the game ends in a draw. Even though I had the lead, we still forced the draw. Well played.
To you. You seriously don't play this regularly.
I shake my head.
You did the double wave maneuver and center fang strategy with perfect execution.
Yo, she's into me, man. Yes, a girl into me being a gamer of some sort, even tabletop gamer. I did? She looks impressed.
The fact that you don't even know what those moves are but still pulled them off means you have a natural knack for strategy. If you practice enough, You could be in the Diamond League too, if not Masters.
Oh wow, that's some high praise. She
I'm
smiles.
just being honest.
There's glances at the board again, reviewing our finished game.
I'm actually a little surprised that playing against you was more challenging than some of the ranked games I've played.
It's because I was able to guess some of your moves earlier on. She blinks in surprise. You said you only played ranked games online, right?
That's right.
That would explain it. You had a certain tell whenever you would set up a trap play. Her eyes widen, she seems horrified by that
I
answer.
did. And you were reading me every time I did that?
Well, yeah. Wait, you weren't reading me? She shakes her head.
I was focused on the board, like I am for all my games.
Whoa. So you were able to do all that just by pure strategy alone? That's pretty impressive in itself.
Thanks.
She still seems distracted.
Can't believe I was giving away my tactics for half the game.
It was really subtle. I just have some experience with reading body language.
Oh, of course. That would make sense since you were former IAB.
She looks curious.
What exactly was my tell?
Oh, you bite your lower lip. She blinks.
Huh? I do?
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty subtle.
Hmm.
Her brow furrows while she thinks.
Like this?
She sucks in her lower lip with her wide, curious eyes and lip underneath the teeth. She looks a bit like an adorable bunny. It's so different from her usual stern expression and so expected that I can't hold back my laugh.
What? Is that wrong?
Kind of. It was more like this. I recall what Iris did and tried my best to imitate her by very subtly biting my lower lip. Iris stares.
Going to do it?
Huh?
The tell?
I did. She looks surprised.
I didn't notice it at all.
Oh, well, here it is again. Bit my lip once more. This time Iris' eyes go wide.
Oh, I see it.
She blinks as if surprised by her own outburst and forces a cough.
I think I understand now. Thanks for showing me. This is very helpful for me to know.
No problem. Truth be told, I'm more surprised you're just now learning about this yourself. Has no one ever mentioned this tell of yours before?
Not so far, since I mostly play online where you don't see your opponent.
How about when you were at the
I
academy?
play occasionally with my classmates, but it was tough to align schedules. It was much more convenient to play online where matches started within minutes.
That makes sense. She pauses, looking pensive.
I wonder if I have any other body language cues and what else I might have inadvertently shared about myself.
That's a good question. I'm not sure as I didn't look at your body.
Oh,
She blinks and then I suddenly realize what I just said. Oh shit! My face goes hot. Not because it's not worth looking at or anything, but because it's... I mean, I wasn't looking to know if it would, or would be, or wouldn't be. It's that I couldn't... It's that I couldn't not look, so I did, but would not have if I could.
okay.
I noticed the slight pink in her cheeks as Iris looks away. She's swooning over me, covering her mouth with her hand. Anyway, what I mean is I didn't notice any additional body language coming from you at all. She
I
nods.
think I know what you mean.
A short ding from Iris' laptop interrupts. She quickly shifts her focus to a computer.
Oh, this is the email I've been waiting for.
Awesome. What is it?
Hopefully, our next mission.
Ah, that's right. Iris said she was going to line up our next job. It makes sense that she was playing Annex while she waited. A moment later, we hear a flurry of footsteps pounding up the stairs. Kai and Riley enter the lounge. They spot us on the couch and grin. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the video here, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm going to save... Actually, I'm going to save this here. Actually, no. Yes, we'll just save it as save. Whatever. But if I need to go back, because things didn't record properly, it doesn't matter. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. Peace.